Hello, everybody, and welcome to this evening's business briefing. My name's Darren, and I'm going to be presenting this today with Alex. So let me introduce Alex. Alex is a mom, and she was working in financial services as a mortgage broker and getting tired of exchanging time for money, never really being in a role where she could earn as much as she really wanted to, but certainly feeling the pain of lack of flexibility to be around her children. And when she saw the information that you're seeing right now, she realized it made a lot of sense. She jumped straight in, and within less than a year, she was earning a six-figure income from home around her children. So if that's something that appeals to you, you're in the right place, and you've definitely got the right person to be sharing some great information with you. So please listen closely to Alex Flamme.
Thank you so much, Darren. I'm excited to share the presentation with you this evening. So welcome, guys, to the 8 o'clock business briefing. So like Darren said, I've been involved now in the business just over 5 years. I am from Ireland, so I do speak fairly quick, so I will try and slow it down. And like Darren said, the main reason why I got started in this business, I was really wanting more. I felt like I was constantly trading my time for money. And as a mom, I used to constantly struggle, juggle, and literally live from paycheck to paycheck. And also when I hit a cap on my salary and there was nowhere to go, I started to look at other ways that I could boost my income, create more freedom and flexibility in my life, and really design a life and lifestyle that I loved. And don't get me wrong, like I loved obviously being a mortgage advisor and everything, but like I could never go any further than my boss, and I would never make the kind of money they were making. So I pretty much started to look at other ways to boost my income. So I'm going to get Darren to move the slides. So we're going to take you through, I'm going to take you through the first half of the presentation, and then Darren's going to take you through the money side, and you all want to obviously, you know, look at the money part. So basically right now, right, what are you looking for? So you might know the answer, and that's okay, but when you finish this meeting, you should know the answer. So maybe like so many people out there, you're looking to supplement your income. Like I think with the present time with COVID and lockdown, etc., like having that second income to me is basically financial security. Maybe like myself and Darren, you're looking for a leveraged income, meaning money works for you and not the other way around. So you work your business once, you know, a few times, and then the money is going to keep running in as well. Obviously, it takes time to build, and you know, maybe you want to be your own boss, you want to own your own business. And for me, it was the freedom. It was being able to do what I wanted when I wanted and having that schedule on my terms. And maybe you're looking to build relationships. Maybe it's for personal self-development. Like I definitely wanted to become a better person, and I wanted a new adventure, and I really wanted to get out of my comfort zone as well. And maybe like myself and Darren, you're looking to help others. So really make a difference and make an impact, and, you know, meet new people for your family, for your future family, for travel. Obviously, you will see towards the end, we've got success trips and that. And the next one is Mauritius. And I myself have been on 3, and I know Darren has been on a few as well. So this is the company's vision, to be the world's leading opportunity platform. So let's go to the next slide. So basically with the company, they really are driving the trend. So a lot of companies out there might only have one trend, whereas we have several trends. So the first one is technology and social media. And I'm sure you would agree with me, like right now, depending on what business you're in, like if your business isn't online and isn't on social media, you're obviously maybe furloughed right now, or maybe you're unable to work. So having something online is smart. Again, anti-aging is a $1 trillion industry. You know, so many people right now want that flexible work, like work when you want, with who you want to work, and, you know, work from home, work on a beach, and work remotely, basically being able to pick up your business, come and go whenever you want. And sustainability and environment, again, is another trend, which is really, really big right now. So let's actually take a look at your partner, okay? So the company is known as New Skin Enterprise. They're actually in over 49 markets markets, which means that I live in a very, very small town here in Ireland, and I can build an international business from home. We've been on the market now for more than 36 plus years. They have a revenue of 2.4 billion in 2019. They actually increased their profit by about 23-25% in 2020, and they're also traded on the New York Stock Exchange, meaning they're a cash-rich company. You know you can put your work and effort in them, knowing that they're safe, and also they're an open book, so you can go and do your homework on them as well. So let's move to the next slide. So science is very, very big. So we have over 75 in-house scientists. We're driven by innovation. We also target the signs of aging, and then we have a 6S quality process as well. So again, targeting the signs of aging. So when we move to the next slide, we're actually going to take a look at the products, okay? So in Ireland and the UK, we've got over 200 to 250 plus products. Now, there is a much bigger side to the business as well, which is obviously the compensation plan, which Darren is going to take you through in a little bit as well. But, you know, there's over 200 to 250 plus products in Ireland and UK. And then we also have 600 products. And I know you will have seen a lot of these social sellers, which is the teeth whitening, the tan, the plump and lip balm. But let's take a look at the next slide. So to me, this is where we stand out. This is really the business, the device market. So we are the #1 at-home beauty device company, and we're going to switch to the next slide now, and we're going to have a look at the two, you know, the top sellers, for example. So the main seller right now, which is highly trending, you'll have seen it time and time again, is the LumiSpa. So it's a dual action facial cleansing device. I'm nearly 39 years of age. I've been using that for the last 3 years, and it's an unbelievable device, and it's patented as well. And in the last 18 months, we sold over 2 million units. We've got the galvanic as well, which is an anti-aging device. So the blue one is a cleansing device, and then the white one then with the silver head is actually an anti-aging device. And in the next 5 years, the beauty device market is expected to triple in size. So again, it's all about growth and putting your effort into something that's constantly growing as well. So when we move to the next slide, we're going to have a look at the Pharmanix range. So it's not just about beauty. It's not just about anti-aging. It's also about like the wellness side as well. And like I said, there is a much bigger side to the business as well. So when we look at the wellness range, so if you see the scanner in the middle, that's actually going to scan your antioxidants levels. And we know obviously your health right now is definitely your wealth. So I'm going to now move to the next slide, and I'm going to pass it over to Darren here. So, you know, Darren's actually been in the business now for, you know, a number of years like myself. Before joining this business, he was a serial entrepreneur. So he's somebody that really knows his business, like as in like, you know, he's previously done business, and he's a dad to 4 kids, all over 20. The last business he actually sold was well worth over $1 million a month. So he's going to really take you through the compensation plan, where the money is made, and obviously how you can leverage your time and your income as well. So, you know, an incredible person to listen to, especially on the money end. So over to you, Darren.
Hey, thank you so much, Alex, for the introduction there, and for that great intro to the trends and the company and the products. So yes, my name's Darren, and I have been in many businesses that I've either bought or founded over the last 35 years. And some of them have gone bust, and I've learned amazing lessons from those ones on what not to do. And others have been massively successful, like Alex said, turning over £1 million a month. And I was in a place in my life, having sold my business and wondering what my next move was, that I'd learned the lessons that made me wealthy, that are residual income and leveraged income. And I was determined that whatever I did was only going to do something if it had leverage and residual built into the business model. And when I saw this information that you're seeing right now, I realized it had exactly what I was looking for. And the deeper I dug, the better it looked. And I realized it was the best business that I'd come across. That was at the time 10 years ago. And here we are 10 years later. I still keep an eye on things, and I still haven't seen a better business. If I did, I'd go and do that instead. I still haven't. I'm doing this. I love it. And we meet great people, make great money, have great fun. And with those products, we get to look and feel our best. So maybe you're going to find something that ticks boxes for you, and you're going to be here with us 10 years from now. So let's move on to learn a little bit about the dynamic between the company that we're partnered with and ourselves, and what roles we each play in this partnership. Now, as an entrepreneur and business owner, I'm really thrilled about the fact that Nu Skin takes care of all of that stuff that you can see on the list on the top half there of the slide. It's just such a pain. It takes so much effort or money or both to make sure that these things are actually taken care of if you're in a business on your own. But to go into a business where you get to partner with a huge, multinational company that takes care of it all for us, that's such a breath of fresh air. And what we do on our side is we use these great products so that we know how great they are, so that we can be an advertisement for their greatness. And then we share about how great they are. That way we get customers to buy the products and we make profits. But also we share this same opportunity with other people who might want to come and do the business and make some money for themselves. And we also earn a percentage of the revenue that their efforts generate. That's the leveraged part. And the residual part comes from the fact that these are consumable products that people love. And when they've run out, they just buy more. So to get involved in this business and how you get started, it's really, really simple. First of all, we all start in the same place. There's no shortcuts to getting, further. Everybody starts in the same place by signing up as a brand affiliate, which is free to do. And the person who introduced you to this can show you how to do it or help you to do it. And immediately you get some great benefits. Number one is you get to actually buy these products for yourself at wholesale prices, because of course you're going to want to use these products. You can't go telling people these are great products if you've only got my word for it or Alex's word for it. You need to have that, in your heart and speak from the heart about how great they are, having used them yourself. So you don't have to pay retail for this. You'll get to pay wholesale. But also when you share this and other people buy these products as customers, you can make that retail markup up to 38% more from the wholesale price. The difference, you keep that. That's your profit. And also, every product we have has a sharing bonus between 5 and 15%. So even when you're recommending for people to become affiliates and come and join with us, and they get to buy products at wholesale prices too, the same price that you're paying, you still make money on that sharing bonus, which is really great because you can be making money from day one, no qualifying criteria to go through. But as you build that little group of customers and affiliates, and those affiliates are building customers and affiliates and so on, you're able to qualify as a brand representative. And we can see that's really the first milestone to aim for. And the amount of money that you'll be able to make each week and each month really shoots up significantly thanks to the build bonus that you'll get access to as soon as you qualify as a brand representative. We've got a program where people can do this as fast or as slow as they want within reason, even taking up to 6 months to get qualified. But to be honest, most people are taking advantage of the fast track and getting qualified in 1 month only in order to access that build bonus and start making more money as soon as possible. And to be honest, if looking at this is because you're looking at making more money, then that's definitely what I would recommend for you, is to set a plan to become a brand representative as quickly as you can. Now, when you're continuing to grow this group of people, particularly the affiliates, and one of your affiliates wants to become a brand representative and earn that extra income just like you, then you show them how to do it exactly the same way that you did it. And that's when you're able to move into the leadership phase. So once you move into the leading phase, you're able to pick up yet another bonus. It's the lead bonus. It pays up to 10% on all of the wholesale turnover in this entire group here. So that is really exciting. And also on groups of other brand representatives in your organization. So next slide, we're going to have a look at the average incomes. So we heard from Alex that Nu Skin is publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. And with that comes some responsibilities and some governance. One of them is that they need to be audited every year, and the auditors need to figure out the average incomes that Alex, myself, and all of us who are working in the business are actually earning. And this is the numbers that have been published by PricewaterhouseCoopers, who did the audit. This one is from 2019. And it's a complicated slide, so I just want to simplify by jumping to that fourth column. That's the brand representative, the one that I showed you in the middle on the previous slide here. Okay, so that's the goal to aim for. And the average income there, $431 per month on average US dollars, which is about what, £350 or something. That is really great extra bit of income. You know, £4,000 additional per year coming into a household is something that I know loads of people, loads of families could really, really use, especially in the current climate. And maybe there's many people here on the call who could benefit from an extra sort of £350 a month to make maybe the car payment, make some nursery or childcare payments, help with the house payment, whatever it might be, save up for that holiday when we're allowed to fly somewhere again. But if we scoot forward a little bit further to the one that says Ruby Partner, now you remember I said help others to become brand representative once you've done it. Well, once you've helped at least 4 people to become brand representatives, then you become a Ruby Partner. So you can see the average income there, £1,786 per month, which is about whatever, £1,400. So that's $1,786, which is about £1,400 per month. That's a pretty great extra income for this thing that you've started doing around your existing commitments, because nobody's suggesting you need to quit your job or quit your commitments that you're already involved in order to do this. This is something that we fit around everything else that we're doing. Maybe we make some sacrifices by losing track of what's happening in soap operas and not going to the pub, as if we're going to them these days anyway. But yeah, it's around the existing commitments, you know, in the evenings, in the weekends, in the coffee breaks, you know, on the bus, on the tube in the morning, on your phone, making messages and building this team. Going beyond the Ruby Partner, there are some other levels that you can reach. And if you look at those average incomes, maybe there's something there that you think really appeals to you. Maybe there's a monthly number there that would enable you to think about quitting that job. Not everybody's in love with their job. And some people, if they had this extra income coming in, probably wouldn't go out and carry on doing the thing they're doing every day anymore. But whatever number you see there, if you think that would make a big difference in your life and you want to find out seriously how you can take some steps, take some actions to bring that income into your household, speak to the person who invited you to look at this info and they will help you to build a plan to do that. Now, Alex spoke earlier about success trips, and they really are awesome. We've both been on success trips with this company, and they really treat us and spoil us. You can qualify to go on a success trip as soon as you reach the Lapis partner stage there on this compensation plan that you can see. That's the one just before Ruby Partner. So from that point forward, you're able to go on these success trips, and the company will send you 2 tickets, you and a +1, flights included, hotel included, all sorts of fun excursions, and it's just absolutely amazing. Red carpet treatment, you get spoiled. And any of these destinations, you can go there on your own dime. But when you go there with New Skin, it's a different story because of the way they treat us, the way they set things up. It is amazing. So set that goal, set that target, come on the next success trip with us. Find out how you can join us in Mauritius. Now, apart from all of this amazing and great stuff that you've heard about this company so far from Alex and myself, this is also a company with a big heart. It's got multiple humanitarian initiatives. This is just one of them called Nourish the Children. It's been around since 2002, and in that time, over 650 million meals have been provided by myself, by Alex, by many others of us who are affiliates, brand reps, and even customers, donating these bags of food for these children who are in the risk of malnutrition. There's over 120,000 children being fed every single day through this program. And I'd love it if you would speak to the person who invited you to look at this and ask them how you can get involved, and for as little as 50 pence a day, make a difference in the life of a child who's in a much less fortunate position than our children. So quite often people get excited about the potential of what we're talking about here, but then get worried about their ability to do it. So for that reason, this slide is here to tell you not to worry, because we've got your back. We've got so much training. You've got so much support from all of us here in this One Team Global organization. There are Facebook Lives every day that you can tune into to learn stuff that's really going to help you on your journey. And we've got so many downloadables. There's just so much information. You get to learn how to do this, but you get to earn while you learn. This is not like university. You spend 3 years studying, earning nothing, only to then try and find a job. No, you start on day one and you are learning and earning at the same time. So we heard also from Alex earlier about the importance of the global beauty device market. And this slide here is why it's important, because this market is going to grow over the next few years by tens of billions in annual revenue as more and more consumers are wanting to find solutions and are throwing money at anti-aging and beauty devices. And given that you've already heard that Nu Skin is the world's #1 at-home beauty device system brand, it makes so much sense that you're in a prime position by partnering up with that world's #1 in order to service the growing demand in this global beauty device market and carve out your slice of that, the next 50 billion in revenue that's going to happen. How much of a percentage of 50 billion per year of additional spending in a market do you need to make a difference in your family's life? That's exciting to me, but also the timing super exciting on the opportunity, because so many people are looking for a way to earn an extra income on their terms, flexibly, in hours that suit them, from home, remotely, from wherever they happen to be. And these statistics on the screen were actually compiled in 2019. And in fact, that was 2018 even. So imagine how much more it's grown since things have changed in 2020 and 2021 with the global situation. These numbers must be higher now than what was published here. But even if we look at this, 74% of millennials, that's my children's generation. 57% of Generation X is my generation. 43% of baby boomers, my parents' generation, are all interested in freelancing. And we have the world's #1 opportunity platform. It's just such a great opportunity for us to help people and help ourselves at the same time. So I'd like you to have a look at these 3 questions and give the answer to each of these 3 to the person who asked you to look at this information. #1, would you like to try these products? Would you like to look your best, feel your best, and stay looking younger for longer? For me, it's a no-brainer. The answer is obviously yes. So please just go back and let them know that. Secondly, would you like to earn a bit of extra money by sharing what you found with other people, and when they buy the products to look their best and feel their best, you make some money? Sorry, I've lost my slides. Here we go. And so finally, did you see one of those average incomes on the compensation slide that really appealed to you, and you'd like to build a big business with us seriously and completely change your life and that of your family? Get the answer to these 3 questions, and we hope to see you working with us very soon. This presentation happens twice a day, 7 days a week. You can come and tune in again, and I recommend you do, to hear from other speakers, get a slightly different perspective. You can tune in at 10 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the evening, 7 days a week, and get this information again. But importantly, if you do decide to register as an affiliate and start to build a team of your own, you're going to be wanting to invite other people to come and tune in and listen to this information that you've just listened to. Also, we have a presentation and a live demo of the Lumi Spa, that amazing product that Alex was talking about. 2 million units sold in 18 months. That happens on a Monday and a Wednesday evening at 8:30. It's happening straight after this. You're able to stick around in this room. You don't have to log out and log back in again. And at 8:30, Luca will be coming to give you a demo and a presentation about the Lumi Spa. And if you're interested on the nutrition and the health side of things, we have an amazing health presentation that happens every Thursday at 8:30. So if that is of interest to you, definitely tune in tomorrow night for that one. So that's everything from Alex and myself. Thank you all for joining both of us. Thank you, Alex, for being my partner on this presentation. And we look forward to seeing you at another virtual event and in the future at live events once we do them again. Thanks very much.